Hey, how's it going? I'm Dan Fredenberg, and this is Improve at Chess Reviews. I'm here with Cheat Code. How you doing?
I'm good.
Awesome. And you can see more episodes on chesswithinvestors.com. We go through these little games, complete games, explaining each move in about 5 minutes or less. Hopefully that will give you the courage to appear on Chess with Investors or play a little bit more of these games. Now, just so you know, the computer absolutely hated this game, but it's a short game. Really, it shows you the idea that when you're at a lower level, you should never resign, because this game has a really surprising turnaround near the end. So he starts off with d4, and this one, I'm not sure what I'm up to. He's taking up some space. Okay, so that's something you're not really supposed to do, and that's probably exactly why. What I mean by that's something you're not supposed to do is this is a central pawn, and you shouldn't give up your central pawns for these peripheral ones, but I did it anyway. And now he's got a bishop with all sorts of space. I've got like no development here. He's got 2 pawns in the center. I've only got a knight and a big old gaposis right here, which kind of sucks. So then the other knight comes out here, and the computer says that I should have moved that out there to try and open this up and trade queens, I guess. But instead, he decides, I don't want your knight here. So that's why he moves this pawn out, but the computer prefers that the knight goes right here. So I move over here to try and threaten this bishop that has no backup, and he decides to put me in check. So I defend by blocking with this pawn, ruining any pawn structure over here. If I wanted to castle over to this side, then it's going to have a great big opening right there, which is not so good. He's saying that I should just go ahead and trade the bishops. He chickens out, which is actually the best move, it says, and moves over there. Then I bring my bishop out to try and take up some space, knowing that even if he takes up right here, I could even bring my queen out to take it, to force a trade of queens. But it says the better move would have been just to move this pawn out here. And he blunders trying to get a piece of this knight, but the reason why it's a blunder is because I can move here or here, because it's covered by this bishop. He says that he should have moved his knight over there, and I move over to that space, which is a miss because I had a fork of these 2 pieces, and over here I've got a fork of absolutely zilch nada, especially because this bishop and this queen is attacking that spot. So he moves his queen over there, even though he could have just gone ahead and taken, and I decide I'm going to defend that knight instead of moving my knight over here to threaten the queen. It doesn't need any backup because there are no attackers on that square. And he moves over there, which is best move. Next up, the knight moves over to the side, which just says it's all right, but the main thing is it would rather that I move the rook over here to defend this pawn once the knight gets out of the way. And out comes this knight. It says it's a blunder.
Because of bishop to b3, I'd assume.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it wants me to go right here.
Or it's just the knight there.
Because the knight defends that square as well, and it threatens this queen.
Or it's the bishop. It's the knight that goes there, not the bishop. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it wanted me to do, is do that fork once more and pick up probably a rook or a bishop. And he moves the queen out of the way, which is best move, and then I threaten the queen with this knight. You can see right there, this knight can now hit right there. He gets out of the way, which is best move. I move my pawn up here, which it says is essentially trash, because I could move that bishop right there. It'd be covered by the pawn and the knight. And he ends up gobbling up this pawn basically for free, which it says is a great move. Then I move my queen over here to try and pressure this pawn and this pawn, even though it has no backup and both of those squares are defended. It's just kind of trash, but it says this knight over here, that's a very computer move, because I don't even really see what that is supposed to accomplish. But whatever, that's what happens sometimes. So white already has a significant advantage. As I said, he castles, which is okay. He still has an advantage, but it says bringing the bishop out here to threaten this knight is the recommended move by the engine. And then of course I end up
a fork.
I blunder
F7
and on F7 right here. So yeah, so if he ends up taking this, then both these rooks, I'm going to lose one of them. I can't defend them both, and I should have attacked this queen with this bishop move again, but he doesn't see that. He moves that knight over there because he's probably protecting from that move there, but no, it's just I say, okay, I'm going to threaten this knight, which is protected by this pawn, and let this trade here happen, I guess. And he does it. I do not take back, even though it says I should have, but whatever. There goes the other knight. Now I've lost all sorts of stuff. He's now up 4 points of material, but at least I get a knight back. He ends up getting another pawn and threatens my rook right here, which is a little bit scary. But I threaten the queen, backed up by my queen with this pawn. He moves over here to take this pawn, which is garbage because now that's mate in 1, which I found apparently.
Yippee!
So that's why you don't resign, because sometimes you have this bishop defending the queen, and that was must have been what I was thinking. I'm sure there was some sort of smart idea. If that game there isn't worth a sub, I don't know what is. Subbing helps make sure that those deadbeats at YouTube start paying for these videos instead of me. But please do make sure you hit that subscribe button, because that way you can see more of these videos if that's your thing. That's all I got for today. How about you?
Yeah.
That's it? All right.
That's it, yeah.
Awesome. So I guess we'll say bye. See you next time.